Well, there's no prizes for guessing that here at Over the West Nurseries we're big fans of the butterfly bushes, or Buddleias as they're known botanically. We grow lots of different varieties, but I have to say that of all the ones that we grow, my favorite is probably this, the Pugster series, and this lovely selection that's called Pugster Amethyst. For this selection only grows about 2 foot high by about 2 foot wide, short and compact and bushy, with extra thick lush foliage and lots of flower buds that then when they open up to these tremendous sized fragrant flowers that put on such a terrific show when they sprout out above the rounded flat-topped habit. It's a variety that was developed at Spring Meadow Nurseries. Tim Wood started to breed them in 2012 and he made this selection in 2013. Really wonderful whether you put it in as a single plant or you plant them in bolder groups. This is a lovely plant for putting at the fronts of beds and borders. Would be very nice in a raised bed or rock garden. You could grow it temporarily during the summer months in a container if you wish, but then you would have to plant it out. But one thing you're sure to see is when you have it in your garden, you're going to have lots of butterflies and pollinating insects coming to visit the nectar-rich flowers. What's interesting about this particular selection is that it's a cross between a dwarf mutation that was found at the Connecticut University. Dr. Mark Brand and William Smith were working on developing some sterile varieties of Buddleias. When they noticed this particular mutation was short and compact with really short internodes, they thought this was a very interesting plant habit. The flowers on the original plant weren't that great, so they started to cross them with other varieties, and then Tim Wood took over and he crossed it with a variety that came from the research station in Boscoop, one called Pink Delight. And the result was that he got the habit of the short compact one, but the beautiful large shaped flowers and beautifully fragrant ones of the Dutch variety. So here we have a plant that combines the best of both of its parents to bring a magnificent show that starts in the early part of midsummer and literally continues all the way through to the frost of the autumn. What's also neat about Buddleias are that they have this kind of hairy textured foliage that deer and rabbits normally leave alone. And you can also go out, of course, because this produces a lot of these beautiful flowers, and snip them too and bring them in and put them into a floral arrangement. The important thing with Buddleias, if you're thinking of growing one of these, is to plant it in a sunny but very important, well-drained site. Once they get established, they're nicely drought tolerant. They'll put up with really growing without a whole lot of care and attention, and you can look forward to lots and lots of these gorgeous big cool purple flowers. This is Buddleia Pugster Amethyst.